everybody. Let's get this figured out. Oh, why do I have a double audio here? Let's see what's going on. Oh, is this... hold on. Close that. And close double audio here. There we go. What's going on? What's up? Hello. What's up, Mitchell? Mermaid, how's it going? What's up, Pika? Alright, let's get all this together. Sorry I'm slightly late. I was finishing watching up the British Grand Prix. I won't spoil it because I don't know who hasn't watched it and who needs to, but it was a great race. Why? Okay, so we have YouTube chat here. What's up, McGiggles Crazy Voltage? Intro music is loud. Copy that. Let's see here. Open up TikTok. And open up YouTube. What's up, Rusty? I see you watching on TikTok. Make that smaller. And come on. We need to make that a little bit smaller. We put that there. Now we have YouTube. And Instagram. What's up, Athanios? Again, I apologize. I'm always butchering that. I'm sorry, but I'm good. How are you doing? All right, let's get into the race. Oh, okay. How did everybody enjoy last night's stream? Maybe a little upset, but it's all good. Okay, what are we doing? Top of the hour. Top of the hour. For Mid-Ohio. Summit Point. Oh, there we go. What's up? What's up, Cherry? Maybe? On Instagram? How's it going? Abby. I see you on YouTube. How's it going? Thank you for joining. Okay, let's go to Sport Car for a second. Oh, wait, do we still have the Indy? I kind of want to do it. Let's do it. It's gonna end soon. I have plenty of time for practice, but let's have some fun. Yeah, I mean, screw it. I've already accepted it. This is wild. It's fun. I've won this once already. Let's see if we can do it again. Mermaid, he's competitive. That's all I gotta say. I'm sure he'll be back. But yeah. What's up, Della? How's it going? Alright, let's get this open. Get the glove zone. Alright. That's all I got. I missed the stream last night. Well, luckily, McGiggles, you can watch it, the vertical on YouTube, and for 2 weeks you can watch the full video on demand on Twitch. I probably should just upload the horizontals to YouTube, but yeah. Exactly. Just a little bit more practice, and to be fair, when Jay comes over, Jay will be here for like 3 hours.
The leader's just done a 38
always here for like 2. Okay, I don't know, maybe... you're gonna have to keep me honest on audio levels, just because things have changed slightly from yesterday. Because now I have headphones on versus
pit lane speed limit is
speakers.
60 miles per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Okay. Oh boy. Nice and easy. Oh, I'm drifting up. Alright. I mean, I got so much time for practice. Part of me just kinda get into a proper race. And we could, cause, I mean, 30 minutes of, 20 minutes of practice here is a lot. Let's see what I can find under Sport Car real quick. Slam on those brakes.
That's a new fastest lap for Reddick, 37.86.
Come on. Jim is a bit loud, but it's okay. Okay, What's up, Chloe? How's it going? Let's withdraw. Let's go to road races, maybe. See something in 7 minutes. Okay, back to Formula Car. I literally could do the full F1 Grand Prix, but I do not have the skill for that. And that is it. So then let's go to Sport Car. I do love... Oh, Clio, that is actually hilarious. That is it. So let's do this. Let's get off schedule. Let's do Miatas. Just to switch it up, but that way we're not gonna sit there for 20 minutes of practice going around and around and around and around and around. And I love Lime Rock. I love Miatas. Ooh, and we have the West Bend chicane. This is gonna be sweet. Move. Mike, there we go. I can't complain. I was slightly late to streaming today because I was watching the F1 Silverstone race, which I will not spoil it, but it was a great race. And yeah, how are you doing? It's almost 3 a.m. Well, Della, thank you for jumping on. Whereabouts in the world are you that it's, what, 3 in the morning? That's like 15 hours ahead. Where are you? All right, let's get this open. Practice, and let's go. I love Miatas. I love Lime Rock. I wish to actually race here one time in real life. So much slower than anything else in here, but it's fun. Nice and easy. Oh, tires are cold. Don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Once again, the lawn care is just awful. Look how long the grass is. It just needs to be trimmed. So again, sliding slightly out of bounds just to cut the grass. Get tires to temperature. Brake for the chicane.
It's now 94 Fahrenheit.
Oh, there we go. The only reason Mitchell, you're not wrong. Nice and easy for the West Bend chicane. Cut in and power out. Alright, let's get ready for our first lap. Oh, Like Rock. What's up, Pat? Lime Rock. I love this. It is such a flat-out track. And so easy to get twisted up. But it's fun. Oh, also, I never moved the seat back. I'm a little close. Nice and easy. And Deborah's on track. Whee! Alright, push the seat back just a little, get a little more comfortable. According to my heart rate, I am currently dead. I need to turn my watch on. And it was last minute putting this together, even though I said yesterday I would be doing it at this time. Watched the F1 race. Let's see, since we are going so slow, and we'll shift, we'll just go to the watch here, and turn on the heart rate monitor. The joys of driving a slow car. You have time to do things. And then let's go on the wheel and turn on our Delta. To the kinetic on lever. Honestly, that would be so much fun. I guess Lime Rock hosts a vintage race on Labor Day. That would be amazing. Broke a little too early. Okay. broke slightly late, but
Sector 2 is 0.32.
much better exit. Marker over on YouTube, this is iRacing. So it's coined as a racing simulator, but essentially this is all online based. So every car that you will see is another person in real life. There are no computers. Ooh, I can brake so much later. And that's what I absolutely love about this. Oh, we got someone cutting grass over there. Is every race is different. Some races will be squeaky clean, and other races everybody dies in turn one. Whee! Oh, a little slow there. Find a cheap 300 GT. Wow, 3000 GTs are sweet. My friend had one in high school. Super dope. And I believe, what is it, the Dodge?
Sector 2 is 1.2.
I was gonna say Stratus, but no, the Dodge had a very similar car. But yeah, 3000. The automatics kind of have a bum transmission. So you either need to replace that or just get one with a manual. But they're cool. From Western Australia. Ah! Ah, well, thank you, Abby, for joining.
V12.
I can brake later.
Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace.
Good exit. Started to slide a little. Okay, so this person just came out of the pits, so their tires are a bit cold, and there's the race. Let's see if we can pass him out of the chicane. Let's just keep it going. We'll join the race in a moment.
Left side. Clear left.
And super easy overtake. And we will pull over nice and safely and join the race.
Big bend. It looks like racing.
And into the race we go. Now let's rewind that. Look at nice and clean. On the inside, just more grip holding on. Whee! Okay, let's go race. So for anybody new here, this is now the official. We'll have a 3-minute practice, an 8-minute qualifying, and then I believe a 12-minute race. Yeah, so should be fun. We are all grouped on similar skill level, so that way there shouldn't be like super fast people or super slow. It should be all just based around your skill level, which is your I rating, and that's typically just how fast you are. Oh, that sounds dope, Mitchell. Command. Sure. Chloe put it in the requests in Discord. I believe there is a sub-channel thingy in Discord about requests, and that way then I can remember it for later, because I have the memory of a goldfish. I'll probably forget by the time this lap is complete. More debris on track. Oh, tires are cold. I always forget about that. Western Australia. It's all good, Della. No worries if you fall asleep. I appreciate the watch. Alright, and stay wide to ace this. Not a bad outlet. I don't think I'll be able to get this lap in of practice before... Yep, there we go. Check the flag. So on to qualifying. I feel like I have the chance to do decent here. Wow. Oh, this shirt is so stretched out. Okay, and to qualifying. Come on. Qualify. Alright. Hit limiter to be safe.
Alright, Evan, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
So we want to send it on the out lap to get tires warm, but we don't want to send it too much to spin on cold tires, which I have a habit of doing. Brake hard in a straight line. Get some heat in there. You can hear them just screaming. Oh, audio level wise, again, comparing from yesterday to speakers, are we good with the audio levels of the car versus me talking?
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 90 Fahrenheit.
Not the best exit through there. Alright, and full send. Let's get a nice clean lap 1 in, and then really push it for lap 2. I can brake so much later. That was almost an off track. Get back to the left, because we need to get a good exit out of here, which I did not get the best exit. What's up, Cody? I see you. Could have broke a little bit later. But again, this is nice and safe. Aw, thank you for all the likes, Rusty. I see you. Could have had a better exit through there. But at least we have a lap on the board. Let's see if I can push to go better. But in doing so, could crash. What's up, Dolores? Alright, brake.
That's pole.
I don't think pole will hold.
The guy behind has just done a 110.81.
Go, go,
The leader
go,
has
go.
just done a 105.87.
Oh yeah, 105, that smoked my time. Come on. Great start, but bad middle.
Sector 2 is 0.28.
Oh, that was an off track, damn it. This would have been a great lap 2. Ah, I cut the track ever so much, but this would have been that would have been a 106.2. Wow, what a crazy discrepancy. So my P2 time is a 107.1. I could have had a 106.2. Pole, the only person in front of me right now is a 105.5. And P3, the person behind me, is a 110.8. That's over a 5-second gap between first and third place right now, which is wild. Huh. Let's see if anybody else qualifies. Could have been way faster, but oh well. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, leave it to a rookie lobby, but you never know. So roughly 3.5 minutes of just sitting here and waiting. So wait, we have two people on YouTube chat that live fairly close to each other in Australia. That's kind of hilarious, especially because Australia is so big. But that's great. What's up, Dig It Up, Brandon? How's it going? Dolores, I will not say that, but you never know. Things happen. Yeah, you know, I love Miatas. They're fun. It looks like this lobby isn't great, so you never know what could happen. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I did not bring my water with me. Oh well. So, how's everyone doing on this Sunday? Thanks for hanging out with me. Still got 2.5 minutes of just sitting here and waiting. Yeah. Here, well, I guess while we wait, I can move a couple windows over so I can see everything a little bit better. So we move that over, and then we can move that over, then we can move that over, and then pull back that. Boom! Look at that. What's up, Ashley? Welcome back. So still, bummer. Dropped to P3. Could have had P2 if my lap time was great, but oh well. It should be a fun race. Just about a minute 30. What's up? Not a spam. I'll just call you spam. I'm doing all right today. How you doing? Just hanging out, relaxing, getting some laps in, trying to be fast, trying not to crash. But there's a high probability of me always crashing because it's me, and I'm decent. Probably should be better for the amount of time I've been doing this, but you know, that's just the way it goes. All right, 1 minute left. I'll be back in a few. Just popped in. It's all good, Ashley. I'm gonna try not to mow the grass, but I can't make promises. What's up, Holly? No, this is my first race of the day. I feel like I could get a podium here. Also, I very well could spin, crash, and explode the car. So it's one of the two. Podium, explode the car. Take your pick. We'll see what happens. We'll decide that in 30 seconds. What's up, Fatima? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, we don't want explosions, but things happen.
No, God!
Or
Victory scream!
one of the two. It's gonna be, there is no middle ground. It's either gonna be really good race, really bad race. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, boo, explosions. No! Yeah, we don't want explosions. We want to finish the race, and more importantly, we want to win the race. So yeah, P3. My lap time is better than P2, but I had an off track, and yeah. So let's give it some good luck, Reds. Yay to winning! Exactly, we want to win. All good, Della. So, let's see what happens. Starting P3 out of 12. So there's only so much room to move up, but there's a lot of room to move down. Burn off some gas, make the car a little bit lighter. Car is super heavy anyway with all this gas we don't need.
.60 seconds.
Exactly, Buddha moving down. We don't want to move down. We'd like to finish the race P3 or higher. I feel confident in the cars, couple cars that did qualify behind me because they were significantly slower, but most of the cars didn't qualify, so we don't know how fast they're going to be. It's very common for some people to start at the very back and then push forward. And that's what Hayu used to do, which is so much fun. Starting at the back and just cutting your way through the field.
30 seconds.
Thank you. These used to be neon yellow and kind of gross, and I dyed them green. What's up, Austin? I'm doing well. We got our first race of the day starting in P3. We'll see what happens. How you doing? 15 seconds.
10 seconds.
Now it's 10 seconds. Jim, you're prematurely calling down the time.
Okay, Evan. Our target today is
All
to
right.
finish around P5. 12 minutes.
P5, alright. Let's have a good start.
Okay, standing start. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Oh, not a good start, but all the cars behind me also had a terrible start. Tires are cold, tires are cold. Good exit. Brake hard in a straight line, nice and easy. Big crash behind me.
In front is sketchy person.
Okay.
9.
Careful of the chicane because tires are still cold. Alright. Ooh, P1 had a bad launch out of the chicane.
The guy ahead is Kelly. Car
Okay.
number 3.
So P2 overtook P1. We'll let them battle into turn 1 and see what happens here. Not much slipstream from these cars, but P1 is going to make a move. We're just going to hold back, have front row seats to the action, and P1 overtook P2. Damn. I was hoping for something a little more.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
And I thought I could try to get them on the inside, and I did not. So let's stay close to P2 and try to get them on that front straight.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
P1 went super deep. Oh no.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Same place I cut in qualifying.
Slow down to give back the time gained.
We're gonna keep going. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
There's an incident in Big Bend. Looks like it, Rafael. Car left. Clear left. You're now in the lead. The guy behind has just done a 107.41. You'll need to give back the time gained.
I have to give up this time.
Right side. Right side's clear. Black flag.
No!
Minutes to serve the penalty.
No! And I lost out on,
Car right.
what
Clear right.
terrible, terrible timing from me. I now have a penalty from 1/10 of a second that wouldn't go away. No! Ah.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Well, we need to pit. And I blew my chances. Okay, we want to turn gas off.
Left side. Clear left.
And pit limiter.
Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Turn tires. No, stop that.
300 feet.
Ah. I had a chance to win and I blew it. Because 40-second penalty now. No. No. I cut the track and I was letting the time go, and all of a sudden the time just, I was slowing down and the time just wasn't giving back. This sucks. No,
We've got 2
because,
laps to
I
come
mean,
in for this
honestly,
penalty.
we should just go into the next race. Because this, I'm now going to be like a lap down. No! So if we, let's go all the way back. If only I gave the time back sooner, but I didn't want to because, let's scroll down. So here's P1 and 2. I already have the time penalty, and then the time shot up from the straight. P1 did not want to back off at all. And then P2 just moved over, took out P1. Look at that.
Fastest lap for Mika,
And, well,
106.14.
No. Oh well. But good news is that resets us. So let's see what is at the 30 mark. I believe we have a decent formula race. Red Bull Ring. Ooh, Lotus 49. No, thank you. I thought we had Mid-Ohio. But sure, we will do Silverstone in Super Formula Light. This will give me just a little bit of time to practice. Yeah, I know, Dolores. It should have been better. I messed up. Boo. Sorry. But we'll do this. The Silverstone Grand Prix was the race today for F1. So let's see how awful I can go in a Super Formula Light, which is kind of like a Formula 3 car. Travel-wise, I believe, staying home for work for a little bit, which I'm excited. Even though with all the travel, I'm a homebody. I love staying at home. I love, yeah. As much as I love travel, I love being at home more. Okay, get this to load, and then we'll have 10 minutes of practice. There we go.
New fastest lap for Rodriguez, 153.5.
And come on. Load, please. There we go.
Pit lane speed limit is
All right,
37
don't speed in the
miles per hour.
pits. And
Pit exit looks clear.
again, cold tires. Nice and easy. I have nobody behind me right now. Off the rev limiter. Nice and easy. Should be able to take that flat out, but not with cold tires. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the track. Dolores, this is an absolutely fun track. There's so many different sections, I guess, between flat out and technical, and yeah, it is a lot of fun. Kim and I came here in 2022 to watch the Grand Prix, and we sat right there in front of us. Super fun because there was a nice slow section within the front straight, and yeah, super cool. All right. So effectively, we'll call this qualifying. Flat out. Flat out. We'll brake at 75.
For Bean, 153.4.
Little slow through there. Let's brake a little more. little
Sector 1
wide
is
there,
0.4 off the pace.
which means we're not gonna have the best runoff for here. We want to maximize the exit of turn 7 to get the most amount of speed down here, but now I should be able to take this flat out. Nope. Oh. Let's give it a lift. We don't want to run into another penalty.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Again, maximize this exit. It definitely could have been a lot worse. But luckily, it's lifted, saved. There we go. Oh, way too late. I need to break at the 100. Granted, we didn't go off track. It was just a very, very poor entry.
Sixth place.
Lock up, but we made it through.
That's a new fastest lap for River Road, 152.1.
Are in front of me locked up. Let's see if we can capitalize.
Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Much better exit, and now slipstream.
Car right.
And they just lifted to give it to me because going side by side through cops, not a good idea. Flat out, lift.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
There we go. Exactly, tires are warm, let's go. Could have broke a touch later. But again, good exit. Luckily, it shouldn't rain in here. Unlike today in the real race. Even though rain is fun to watch, I do not like racing in it. Unless it's our PT Cruiser, because it is hilarious to race in the rain. Because we are fast.
New fastest lap for River Road, 152.1.
Ah! So 3 minutes left of practice. That means I can probably finish this lap and might be able to get one more.
151.8. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Not good. Flat through here.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
That seemed good. I'm still losing time somewhere. I mean, all over. Okay, I can break at the 50. Still gonna break at the 100 for here. Oh, that's wide. let's see. That's like I'm losing almost a half a second in every second.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like long.
And this is from the last turn. Oh.
Incident in turn 6. I think it might be Rodriguez.
Okay. Whew. I am starting to sweat. Not nearly as much as Elton
That's a
yesterday.
new fastest lap for
The
Perez.
chair was so moist.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
What's up, Dylan? How's it going? Much better exit. Barely even hitting the brakes there. Much better exit. But still losing. Look at that, just from being flat out from that exit, losing almost half a second before the first braking zone. That was some aggressive driving.
The guy behind has just done a
Come on.
57.2.
Oh no, we still have 14 minutes of practice. This is on the 15, on the 45. Good. Oh. That was full power out. I thought I was going to slide, but the car stuck. Okay, we're actually gaining time now, which is good. Looks like probably 3 cars went wheel to wheel and cops. And that's never a good thing. That was a corner cut.
These track limits, please, Evan.
And we're getting time back.
There's an incident in club. Looks like it's McGowan.
I forgot I can take that faster.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
And even still with a few incidents, that is my fastest time so far. 52.9. Oh. I broke and then I lifted and then I stopped braking.
Watch the track limits.
Okay, let's see if I can get closer to my personal best. Last night Elton came on and streamed, and he did improve on his best, but unfortunately he did not beat Jay. Dolores, I am trying. But it just looks like maybe a slight lift and downshift. track, but it doesn't matter. This lap is already dead.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oof.
There's an incident in Vale. Looks like it's Matthew.
Alright, and let's do it again. Yes, the try dried out. I left the fan on overnight to just help out, and yeah, it was kind of disgusting.
New fastest lap for Olsen, 151.4. Okay, Evan, we need to watch these track limits.
Once again, went wide.
Car left.
He's gonna pass me. This lap is dead, but we will still give it a go.
Track temperature is falling. It's now 95 Fahrenheit.
Alright, half a second.
There's an incident in Cox.
Should be able to pick up some time here. There's a 10.
Thank you for your patience.
Incident in
What's up, Clam
Looks
Zeno?
like
Thank you for the resub. I hope you enjoy ad-free emotes and lighting control.
There's an incident in Chapel. Looks like it's McGowan.
There we go. Great exit. And I think I'm still too far back to make a move. I predicted him braking earlier, so I dove out, and that did not work. Yeah, this is just practice. We have the official starting in 9 minutes. Okay, 0.2 ahead, 1/10 ahead. I was not braking at all. Back to 0.6 ahead. I did not do well through there. Ah! 0.8 ahead.
Track limits.
Losing out.
The lines.
I am getting sloppy. Oh, I glanced up to look at the screen for a second. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that was a gifted sub. Well, thank you very much, Clamzino. See, this is what happens when I read chat on a faster car. Slightly more difficult. Okay, we're just gonna lift to give this back.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Clear. Okay.
There's an incident in Vale. You think it might be McGowan?
And regroup. Oh no. And let's give it another go.
V12.
Flat. Flat. Slow.
Fastest lap for Olsen, 151.0. Incident in Love Field. It looks like Castellano. Sector 1 is
Tried to trail
0.8
break into
off the
that,
pace.
and that set me up wrong. But we did have a good exit out of here. We're now 1.1 second away, so we are dangerously close to slipstream. Let's nail this and see if we can gain that time.
There's an incident in Beckett's. We think it might be Zach.
Holding at the same time.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
So we gain time.
You need to watch the track limits.
This could be... No, there will be no Tokyo drifting. We want to stay on track and stay smooth.
Car left, clear left.
So according to my dashboard delta...
B13.
So that's my fastest lap this session, but not all-time best.
You've used half your fuel.
Slow, full turn on the wheel. More debris. Now, overall, I'm P13 out of 50 some odd people, which isn't terrible, but I know I have the pace in me to be faster. McGiggles, I'm trying. I do love my Ford Focus.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oops. Really just trying to maximize that exit. So 4 minutes left of open practice until we get into the official. Nice and easy.
Incident in Club. It looks like Philip.
And do it again. Practice makes perfect. Good exit.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
That's gonna kill my time. I was half a second up, and not the best exit.
There's an incident in Chapel. Looks like it's Rodriguez. There's an incident in Beckett's. Looks like it's McGowan.
Get a little bit of a toe. Probably could have stayed behind him way longer. Better. bit better through there, but I believe... Nope, that's still not.
P15.
My dashboard's lying to me. And that's enough. That is not an off track. Oof. Sloppy.
Turn 6. It looks like Rodriguez.
1 minute left until the official race. Yeah, I feel like I'm very consistent in the upper upper 152s, lower 153. Let's see how I do in the race. Even less of a lift. And even less of a lift, and just a touch of the brakes. And let's give this one more try.
Incident in Abbey. You think it might be Rossi? There's an incident in Farm. It looks like Rivero.
Roll. No, still. I am so close. But anyway, I am roughly 1 second off my personal best. And let's join into the official. Yeah, it could be weather, it could be a bunch of different things. Maybe I got a good toe. I don't have my water. But let's see how the race goes. Watching Evan race while playing GTA. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I used to play GTA a ton. And well, the game's now been out for 10 years, so I have moved on. But I'm super excited whenever GTA 6 finally comes out. I had GTA 5 on a PlayStation 3, and I also bought it for a PlayStation 4. And I also bought it on my PlayStation 5. Alright. So, much higher split in terms of my racing quality, but that's okay. I am listed at number 24 out of 27 in terms of skill. But we will see how it comes down to on qualifying. And more importantly, the race. Because you can easily pull cold tires. You can easily ruin your race in one turn. But if I can drive calm and collected, yeah, maybe I get some free places. We'll find out. Don't go off track in practice. Oh, how is Trackmania? And what's up, hello? All right. Oh, I have never tried it. Maybe I'll give it a go. I don't know too much about it. Okay. And into qualifying. Ah, Delia or Della. And Abby, that's awesome. That's so ironic
We've got to
that you two
just
live
at a
so
decent
close
time.
to each other. Okay. So, qualifying. Nice and easy for the outlap. Nice and easy on the outlap. Lap 1 of qualifying begins now. Turned in too early.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 101 Fahrenheit.
Little better. Not a great exit. He's going a little too fast.
The leader has just done a 153.4. The leader's just done a 152.8.
So nowhere near pole.
P5. Sector 3 is 0.4 of the pace. The leader has just done
Try to clean up that last
152.6.
sector just a little bit. Could have been better, but could have been a lot worse.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
I could feel that rotation. Not great off here. That was better. Still nowhere near my personal best, but at least this should be an improvement over the last lap. Until now.
Fastest lap for Ribeiro, 151.8.
And 150, damn, still half second down from practice. Which puts me in P12. Not great, but again, higher split for me. P13. We'll see how the race goes. Exactly. This could be way worse, but I'll take it for what it is. Just a second. All right. Well, I'm starting to sweat now. Get the glove on. All right. Key 14. We got 30 seconds left. It's Rajal. Oh, currently the fastest person. So someone is saying that the fastest person currently is a dumb driver, but it doesn't matter. They are fast as hell. No, I will never sweat as much as Elton. That was disgusting. The seat literally, like, I could have put a napkin up to it and just absorbed it. Like, I know I get hot and sweaty, but it was nothing like that.
That's the end of the session. 15th place.
P15, so nearly dead center. P15 out of 27. And I'll take it. I know I'm not fast here in terms of this lobby. So we'll see. Grid. And let's hope for a decent race. Again, I know I'm not going to be fighting for a podium, so let's drive consistent, make good choices with battles, and not be too aggressive. Most importantly, tires are cold. Don't look stupid on your out lap. Tires are cold. Tires are cold. Tires are cold. I'm curious if anyone's going to start from the pit lane. Almost halfway to lights go out. Actually, here we go. There's a handful of people who have not jumped in yet. I would imagine a couple people might start from the pit lane, that they're here just for safety rating. Which if you're here just for safety rating to be a safe driver, don't do it. I do enjoy that I'm at P15, and if you can see on the relative, P15 and below is negative I rating, P14 and above is positive I rating. So I'm right. If I finish worse, my rating goes down. If I finish any better, rating goes up. I feel like I will finish... Ooh, I don't know, because a handful of people didn't qualify, but I have a feeling I'll do P15 or better. What do you guys think? Knowing my track record. Sorry for anybody on Instagram. Instagram chat was not live, so I don't know if anybody's even watching, but I missed anybody who joined in. Okay, let's have a good start.
Let's get this right. No fuck-ups. Let's go.
Car behind me had an amazing start. I am now in the middle. Again, hit the brakes ever so slightly to back out to not go 3 wide. We got a collision. We are safe behind, although there is a Red Bull car behind me.
Car left. Still there. Into the loop. Left side. Clear
Okay, we're
left.
clear. I know I lost some positions, especially by going super wide in that turn.
On your right. Hold your line. Still there. On your right. He's still there.
Staying pinned to the inside.
Car right. Clear right. Car right.
Should have a better exit. There we go.
Driver in front of us is Harris.
So back to P15 with whatever little overtakes I had and people spinning out and people passing me. Back to where I started. Super clean through there. Do not want to take that flat out yet. Here's where it could get tricky with cold tires. We're gonna lift, downshift. Alright, good exit. Okay, let's try to catch back up to the pack. I'm slowly pulling away from the car behind, although granted they're in slipstream now.
He's leading the race.
Alright, into the Death of Club Corner. Had a minor snap. Okay, there we are. We have a slight gap behind now. Flat out. One car went wide. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Car right.
Mm-hmm.
Still there. Right side's clear. Alright, Evan. The next car is car right.
Staying to the inside. This black car right in front of me nearly had a collision with the white Castro car. Good thing I was offline. Yeah, nobody make a move in here. And there's some smoke. I don't see a yellow flag.
I think it might be Jeffrey.
That
On your right.
hurt me.
Clear right.
Slipstream.
Car in front of us is now Sebastian. Car number 23.
Oh,
Car left. Tim Stowe. Looks
Oh,
like
oh,
it's
oh.
Smith. Clear left.
oh.
Left side.
Oh.
Clear left.
So just lost a couple places from that car spinning out, but he almost took me. That Castro car, I was not expecting to jump out like that. Just as I made the move, they made the move at the exact same time.
Well, that was at 155.6. Sector 3 is incident in farm. Looks like
Oh,
it's
yellow
Young.
flag, yellow flag, look, look, look. And of course, cars aren't braking for a yellow flag.
Clear right side. He's still there. Still there. Clear right.
And back to slipstream, although Red Bull has a run.
Still there. He's still there.
How late will you brake?
Still there. Clear left. Car left.
Much later than me.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Alright, slipstream. Go, 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 go.
Okay, Evan. The next car is Burgess.
Yeah, I am very surprised I did not get taken out
15 minutes.
from that car that spun. And they should have just stayed. Oh, we lost someone in cops.
There's an incident in Cops. It looks like Hill.
Slowed down a bit much, but again, we're all in line still. See, now this is fun. We are on lap 3. We're still all within tenths of each other, and this is why I love this game. Simulator, whatever you want to call it.
The leader has just done a 151.9. That's a new fast line. Clear left side. Clear left.
I saw the car behind me go for a little look. Alright. Back to the casual car in front of me.
That lap time was 155.7. Left side. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Ah.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Now can I hold that catch? Oh god. Ah! Big wreck behind me, big wreck. Looks like someone went to overtake the casual car, and I don't know exactly what happened, but they just took out a handful of people. So now a second, just over a second behind me, and just over a second in front. Slow. Up to P13. Took a little bit of time in the car in front. Still 1 second behind.
B13, that's your quickest lap.
I know I can go faster now that I have some clean air. Second and a half still. Pulling away from the car behind. Woo! Debris on track.
Gap to B12.
And it looks like the two cars in front of the Red Bull were battling to slow down. Oh, are they side by side right now? And it looks like now player 3, Red Bull car has joined.
Incident in comps. We think it might be Sebastian.
Their lines were slightly compromised because they were battling, and now here I come. Player 4 is trying to enter the chat. So the thing is, I want the car in front of me to catch the duo, but also I don't want to try to just overtake him and then slow down and then battle and lose a bunch of time.
Okay, Evan. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Double chances here. Let's make sure we can.
Halfway through the race, still P13. Ooh, bad shift. Still within slipstream distance. What's up, George? F1 was amazing today. So far, so good. The first couple laps straight. Oh, I thought he was going to lose it. First couple laps, everybody was within a couple tenths, and it was a blast. And then a couple incidents. But here we are starting P15, currently in P13. Just being nice and patient to the cars in front. Great exit. And they have much stronger slipstream in front of me, but Red Bull car is making a move. Down to Stowe. And hopefully they slow each other down just a bit. And I can come in.
Edwards, car number 30. Okay, Evan, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
And Scott is now coming back to Red Bull. Red Bull had a little bit of a lockup. Ah!
Car right. He's still there.
Both cars had issues, and oh no, no.
Hold your line. Right side's clear.
I'm backing out of that.
On your right. Clear right.
Part of me wanted to do a lunge down the middle.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
I backed out. I'm not going wheel to wheel in there. I thought maybe that they would send it and overcook it a bit too much. Much better exit.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Alright, Evan. There's a car exiting the pit. Heads up. He's still there.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to give me room, and now we have, because now we are slowing down battling.
Still there.
Another player is joining.
Right side's clear.
Ah. I almost lost it.
Car right. Still there.
Now they'll get a slipstream. Maybe not, they're not coming behind me.
The guy in front is Burgess. Car number 5.
And now, oh, come on. Hopefully the car behind them can battle just a little bit. I'm gonna stay dead center of the track.
Car clear left side. Clear left.
Really capitalize on the exit. And I'm gonna just stay to the left.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Okay, Evan. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Come on.
Car right. Still there. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear right. Sector 3 is 1.2
Ooh,
off the pace.
slightly late braking. And now the two cars behind me are battling. So hopefully I can just give me that edge, because now the Red Bull car that I was close with is 4 seconds ahead. Because I'm going so much slower, playing defense and offense with Scott behind me. Staying in the middle. Really nail that exit.
Make him work for it. He's faster than you into turn 3. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. River
And
Road,
now
number
they're going
1
at it.
is now
Perfect. Come on, half a second behind.
There's an incident in Vale. It looks like Carlos. There's an incident in Club. Looks like it's Philip and
Uh-oh,
Anton.
uh-oh.
Yellow flag. Watch out. The 11. Okay, Emma. The next car is Phantom. Car number 6.
So it looks like a back marker, or no, two cars just collided.
There's an incident in Farm. We think it might be Brunk and Edwards.
Super wide for me. But again, those 2-3 positions give me so much more space now to the cars where I was. So that went from P12 now to P10.
To go, 2 minutes.
Now I have no idea if I can hold a P10 off, but I'm gonna try. Sorry, P10. I can holding P11 to keep P10. Okay. Again, decent gap behind me, but he will have slipstream.
Okay, Evan, the next car is Burgess, car number 5.
Yeah, and again, with all of that battling and everything, that Red Bull car that I was battling with is now 6 seconds ahead.
Is 0.7 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 3.
So last lap. And the car directly in front of me is a back marker. Dolores, not yet. Don't give me Curse of the Commentator. But it looks like the car that was behind me pushed a little too hard, and what was a 1 second gap behind is now almost a 3 second gap behind the P11. So time-wise, I'm looking golden, as long as I don't crash and spin. Top 10 finish. think that was my first off track this whole time.
Keep between the lines.
And that's a terrible spot to lose time because I lost 1 second to the car behind because of that is just a flat out straight. But with this slow section and recouping, that is P10.
Position. There's the finish. Good drive.
I will gladly be happy with P10, starting P15 in a much higher lobby. Again, that so much fun. The first 3 laps, beautiful. Let me take these gloves off. Now I'm sweating. George, the shed is not coming along. I'm waiting till the fall. It's too hot here in the summertime to work out. I mean, I could work outside, but yeah, I'd much rather just wait till the fall when I could work all day outside. Because right now, like, day peak, like, let's call it noon to 3, it's gonna be 100 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius, like up to 50 degrees. To 40 to 50, let's go 42 to 50 degrees Celsius in the daytime. And that's too hot. I'd much rather just wait. But yeah, these first few laps, beautiful. In fact, I'm gonna save the replay. Titled this Silverstone Drive. Oh, caps lock is on. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Oh, thanks, Clemzino. Yes, Dolores. Top 10 officially. Yeah, too hot. I'd much rather just wait. Okay. What am I doing? Let's go to official. What's at the 30? Not much. Could just have some fun in Formula V. Because I binned it in the last one. Lime Rock. Again, I love Miatas. They're just fun. I love Lime Rock. Especially the setup with the dual chicane. It just makes it a little bit more challenging. So let's do it. And join. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, hopefully this turns out better. Lap 1, previously I cut the corner, got a time penalty. I was in P3. P1 and P2 crashed into each other. And then my time penalty kept increasing because I was going fast. And I had 1/10 of a second left for 1 second, and it could not go away. And so I got a penalty. We're going to drive for a little bit without the gloves. Let them air out for a minute.
Pit lane speed limit is 35
Not speeding
miles
in
per
the
hour.
pits.
Pit exit's clear.
But George, I did design it. So like I made a little blueprint of like the walls, where the door, where the windows should go. I measured my sim rig and my desk and everything to just kind of be like, here's what it should look like and how should everything be situated. And because of that, like where power outlets should be and where my internet connection will go. And most importantly, where is the air conditioner gonna go? So yeah, it's basically ready. The one thing I can't do is, oh, yay green. I can't do the concrete foundation, so I will have someone come in to pour the concrete. But then after that, between my dad and I, we can kind of build the whole thing. And then we'll hire professionals to do electrical, just because even though I feel like I could do it, I'd just much rather trust a professional, because I don't want to miswire something and then the whole thing burns down. That would be very sad.
Wait.
Should not have downshifted there.
108.82. Sector 1 time is good.
So, good news is my I rating has dropped a ton. So I'm in a fairly low split. Oops. So there's a chance of a decent finish as long as I don't mess it up, and I can keep my lap times consistent.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
I need to be careful to not cut that corner. Ah! Dude, that's sweet! I mean, so I went to the I went to the diving boards yesterday, and I did my first single full. I don't know, whatever Elton it's called in the cliff jumping community or whatever. I did a front flip with a 360 in the front flip, and so that to me was super exciting, and yeah. But dude, a barrel roll on a bodyboard, that's freaking sweet. No, George, I doubt we'd be in the same Miata lobby, but let's do it. Do not cut that corner. Well, so, I've never been amazing at flips or any of that stuff. I mean, I learned how to backflip last year. I've always been able to front flip, but I could kind of what I call, like, I guess a cork. It's like, I guess in the skiing community, yeah, it's a cork. So it's like, instead of flipping with your head over, you jump, you go to the side and then land. So like I could do that with like a little bit of a front flip, almost like a Misty, where like your head gets a little bit lower. And then Elton was like, "Oh, try this with your arm," and I did it, and he was like, "Dude, you almost did." I was like, "Ah!" So it was just like learning. Like I would have never put my arm in that position, but I guess naturally your body just does it. So it was pretty neat. Yeah, that's a fun thing with Elton and just everybody. Everybody is always competitive at whatever we do, and we all want to get better. So it's always just pushing each other and helping everybody improve, rather than just being like, haha, you suck.
P2.
Oops.
Alright, Evan, we need to watch the track limits.
I mean, what? Server-wise, whatever. More ping, just need to stay away from a little bit wider on cars.
West Bend chicane. We think it might be gyro. New fastest lap for Humphrey, 106.32.
So honestly, trampolines scare me. I mean, that's how I learned to front flip, because then you can just fall to your back when I was a kid. And of course, when you're a kid, you're made out of rubber, so things don't hurt as much. But water, like jumping like 6 feet off a flat surface into water, so much easier. And I mean, you still could have a fun belly flop and hurt, but it's not going to be like dangerous. It's just going to hurt for like a little bit.
Looks like it's gyro. 8th place.
And that's how I guess how I learned to backflip was with Jake Hinga, the crazy tramp dude, tramp wall guy. We were on trampolines, and like he supported me. So like he kept his arms below me, and that way like it was the security of if I don't commit, because that's the hardest thing is just committing. So standing there and like jumping, and like the first time he kind of lifted me a little bit so that way I could feel what it was like, and then just kept pushing and eventually did it. And then I mean it's still scary, but I'll do it at pools or whatever, anything with water. but I would never do a backflip onto a hard surface. Alright, so feeling decent at practice. What's funny is, 2 years ago when we went to New Zealand, and here, we will join the official to get in. We did like the swing bungee, and you may have seen the viral video from it. There was a dude like tied up, and he was like talking about like some interrogation thing, and they ended up kicking him off. Or maybe he was in a chair, but whatever. I wanted. Oh, we don't need to save that. The dope thing about the chair aspect of it was you just sit in a chair, and then they kind of like, they don't strap you in. No, the chair is clipped carabinered to you. And then you yourself just lean backwards, and then you fall into a swing bungee jump thing. It's kind of terrifying, but to me, that was the first time I could ever experience a backflip. So like just sitting there in the chair on the edge of whatever, 300-foot drop, just like, okay. And then like the harder you push, you go. So it's like you kind of freak out a little bit, but then you just kick your legs back and just rotate backwards, and super cool. But yeah, that way it was my first time to experience what a backflip would actually feel like.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Okay, practice. Well, nobody is queued in yet. Cold tires. So again, hopefully decent qualifying, but stay consistent and let the race come to you, just like Silverstone in our last one. I knew I wouldn't have been competitive, but I stayed safe and consistent and knew when it, for instance, going into a turn 3 wide and I'm in the middle, this is not going to end well. But just tap the brakes, slow down ever so much, and take it nice and safe. Probably won't be able to finish this lap. Whee! Oh, debris. I was like, oh, it's time. No, it's just debris on track. Ah, there we go. Session is over. Into qualifying. Okay, lovely donut pass me livery. I guess I need a right donut pass me on the trunk. I haven't driven this car in a little while, but I love Miatas. Miatas are always the answer. Oh, you can see our donut pass me pit board back there for racing in real life. All right, let's qualify.
Okay, Evan. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
So I am ranked number 4 out of 12. So hopefully that means, I know if I don't mess up qualifying, I should have a decent lap time. Oh no. Oh no. And I love you said go for a dug gap. Yeah. F1 liveries scare me. Granted, I have a Golf livery on my on the LMP2. It's just pretty. Eventually, donut pass me livery for that one.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 94 Fahrenheit.
Don't cut, don't cut. Okay. Lap 1 of qualifying, we're gonna take it easy, get a time on the board. I feel like that quote should be the quote for all sim racing in general, because unfortunately, it happens all the time. Could have had a much better exit. Oh, I'm gonna lose about half a second. I broke a touch late. Okay, let's see if I can send it a little harder this next lap. Exactly, George. Okay.
The leader's just done a 109.28. Pole position. Sector 3 times okay.
There's no way I'm gonna hold pole with that time. Nope. Just too fast and I lost it. Crazy. 5 people that have qualified so far. I am the fastest, and I was about a second down from my lap time. So again, this looks promising, but everybody's second lap time should be just a little bit faster. Excuse me. But we'll see what happens. Luckily, it's a very short lapse. Ready to race because I spun. Results. I love it that I keep looking over to the left monitor, but I do have it right here in front of me. Currently sitting in pole, I'd be blown away if nobody passes that, because that is not a very fast time. But again, it is promising for the race. Okay, slightly faster times from some people, but still nothing close. There we go.
Fastest lap for Turk, 106.
So by 4/10 of a second. But again, I am faster than that. Granted, I don't know if I'm going to full send in practice, or sorry, the race versus qualify. But I know I have the time in me. It's just, race, you want to be consistent and not spin. Where if I'm trying to get, a low 6, there could be a little bit of action that comes out of it. But with action could come first place. Let's see. About 3 minutes left. Still waiting on one person, Michael Grayville. You did qualify. So maybe you got one more lap in you. Maybe not. I don't know. Come on, Michael. Qualify, please. Be great.
That's the end of the session, P2.
And he did not go any faster. All right, so P2. Let's have a good launch. Let's not spin the tires. Let's burn some fuel to get lighter. We're only using a 1/10. This is 11 laps. We use a 1/10 of a gallon of fuel per lap. And we have 6.5 gallons almost. So not that this is going to save too much weight, but just a little bit. Jesus, thank you for the hearts over on Instagram. How you doing? All right. Burned off ever so much fuel. Not that it's going to make the car that much faster, but it's something. Thank you, Mitchell. We will see. Oh, God. That sounds like an awful team name, George, but I'm down. get Flo in there sometime to be disappointed at us for spinning. Still bummed about that. During the 6-hour endurance race on my second stint, I spun and crashed. Thank you, Pineapple. Let's hope for a decent race.
P2.
All right.
Driver behind's a bit sketchy. Watch your mirrors here. This will be a standing start. Concentrate. Be ready. Go, go, go.
Not a good start. Okay, cars just forcing their way to the outside.
You're in the middle. He's still there, clear left. 3 wide, you're in right side. Right side's clear. On your right. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear right.
Whoever P3 was, you're an idiot for making that move. Or sorry, that was P4.
Car left. Clear left.
Literally passed me on the grass to go 3 wide in a turn, and then undercut it like crazy. So we are from P2 to P4 with some damage, but we are not giving up.
Okay, Evan, the next car is the cleanest racer. Lucas, car number 12.
Okay. Get that slipstream, only a 10th behind. I see the gap closing.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. P3.
And late braking into the inside, that is P3.
The next car is Bradley, car number 11.
Okay. Stay focused. Sausage curbs are never good in here. 9/10 away from the car in front, 9/10 away from the car behind.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Good pass, mate. That was fucking good.
And back to P2. That car behind me was not ready for that wicked cutback from
Leader's
P1.
just done it. 106.32. This is good. Keep banging out them lap times. P2.
2 seconds away from P1. Careful, don't lose it. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Was not the best exit for me. I'm gonna lose some time. Damn. 3/10 I've lost to the car in front for that bad exit.
Okay, Evan. We're matching race pace. Don't let this guy intimidate you. New fastest lap for Bradley, 106.16. That lap was at 106.19.
So I feel like I'm faster in the first sector, and he currently is faster in the third. Let's see if I can make a difference out of that. Nope. his exit was much better than mine. Exactly, George. That gap was not there. It was just like Lando in Canada.
For Turk, 105.74. We're matching race pace. That lap time was 105.82.
Crazy. So yeah, I can literally pull back time from him here, but just in that exit, he's got me. And unfortunately, that's probably the most important turn on this track. Still slower. There's nothing I can do about that. And I don't want to change up my braking zones or turn in or whatever, because I don't want to bin it. So now I'm back here to P2 after dropping to P4 after someone tried to crash into me on the outside. Crazy
You have 6 incident points.
that there was that big of a gap, that we are that far away from the cars behind, that I only lost that one place. So 5.5 in front, 4-second gap to P1 and 2. Let's see if P2 can catch P1.
You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. P3, 5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 87 Fahrenheit.
And I'm pulling away from the cars behind, slowly catching P2, but it's going to be too late.
The gap to Campos behind is now 2.9. There's an incident in Big Bend. You think it might be Olivier?
I was hoping that the leader would have spun. But that would have been worse because then I could have easily have gotten that win until I spun.
Okay, Evan, you're reeling P2 in. The gap's now 4.6.
No, same thing, I touched the grass.
Keep it within the track
Again,
limits.
crazy I've built up that big of a gap to the cars behind. Just pushing a bit too hard. Still that 5-second gap between 1 and 2. So it looks, and again, back now to a 4-second gap to the car behind me. So that's twice I've spun, and I have not lost any more positions than just the car I was battling from directly behind. Oh, I didn't mean to downshift. And then I'm catching the P2.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
And 2 more laps. Welcome back, Flo. I should just leave that sign back there.
Big bend. It looks like roll. You've just done a 106.80.
Man, closing the gap to the car in front. Flo, is there any endurance Miata race?
Looks like it's roll. Yellow flag. There's an incident in downhill. You think it might be roll?
Yeah, you have some damage, sir. Last lap.
All right, Evan. One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. Your lap time was at 106.46. Roll. He's entering the pits. He's in P7. Expect him to come out a bit behind you. P3.
So if I didn't have that spin, would have stayed in P2. No way I would have catched P1. They were just long gone. Officially P3. Eh. I shall take the podium.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
Oof. All right. I do want to go back to that start. Okay, and then let's zoom out just a bit. Oop. Okay, and oop, and oop. Okay, so off the start, bad launch. Car goes for a gap. Like, okay, I shall move. You're not giving up. Now we're 3 wide. I'm like, okay. So who? I'm going with again, Flo. You can be the sim racing steward on this one. You sir are turning in. We are 3 wide. You have all of this track over here. So now, boop, boop.
That's the end of the session.
Let's see how. I'm curious. Let's spin us around. Eh, whatever. All right, we'll save that. Maybe I'll make another fun reel out of that one. All right. Well, unfortunately, this is gonna end it. I have a bunch of errands I need to get done today, and now is the prime time in LA to drive around, because it's just before rush hour. Oh, I did not see Flo. Fear, why is my name gray? Your name is red. I don't know. But anyway, I just want to say thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Maybe I should be on tomorrow. I don't know. But keep those notifications turned on because I don't know my schedule at all. And that's pretty much it. So thank you as always. And I will see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.